If he doesn't go diffusal, they win.
Okay. He's gonna change it.
No, he won't.
Yeah, he's gonna change it.
No, he won't.
He's gonna go diffusal. Yeah. That is my life. Getting diffused. Okay, let's see. Appreciate that. So Battle Fury, early Ring of Health. Let's see if that's exactly what he wants. I'm still hoping for the diffusal, even though it doesn't look likely. And we're also getting another Earth Spirit, this time though not mid. By the way, are you a Grandmaster for Anti-Mage?
Why are you even asking this question?
You know what I'm asking.
Whoa.
30
I need to know.
seconds
All right, is the metal golden red?
Why are you asking this question knowing who you're talking to?
Is the
It is
metal?
literally the only hero I play every day.
Am I gonna have to go to your profile right now?
Good. Can you actually see it from my profile?
I mean, if it's in your favorites.
Nah, I would never feature my AM. They would ban it. You can't do that. What?
That's why I don't feature my ancient apparition.
Exactly. Like, you can't feature the heroes you're best at. You're gonna feature the heroes you're worst at. Until you want a mind game, then you put the heroes that you're really good at. They're like, you would never give that info away for free. And then you pick it, like, fool. I told you my plan, so you thought I didn't do my plan, but I did my plan anyway.
Right.
I planned that.
It was all ruse.
Yes.
So
So
let's see
Walker
how-
Coppers, does he get the
Yeah.
first CS? He does.
Oh, perfect.
Insane.
There it is. It's the first CS. That's all you need. Now he's 2-0, and the Queen of Pain still 0-0. Can't get a
Said that,
CS.
it's not 0-0 anymore.
Nope. Still 0-0. There's the 101.
She didn't get 1-1 just like that. She was 0-1.
That's fine.
Whatever, dude. All I know is that Aim is gonna go Battle Fury.
You said the Invoker should be able to hold on to this, right? Like, this should be a lane that he's withstanding the Queen of Pain in.
Yeah. You're gonna get 2 levels in Quas, you're gonna feel really happy. Worst case, you bring out some Tangos, Saberlight falling really low already. It's only level 1 Anti-Mage pickup. Imagine if he was level 30 at this point in the game. Which is not very likely, but if he enters hacker mode.
What are you talking about? How do you like this collapse Roger lane? With the IO with the marks?
I hope it won't collapse.
True. But if there's good structural integrity, it should be okay. Saberlight. Oh, the illusions. Not gonna be enough. He's down to about 50 health and he pops a salve. Ooh.
Oi, Yatoro!
No way.
Wait, he lives too?
No, does it? Yeah. He's gonna live. No, he's not. Yes, he is.
What?
Yeah.
In Poshka, you're gonna heal himself if he doesn't have one. He has a ring of health though, he has the money for it.
Yeah, he's just gonna go get the ring of health and he'll just have the tango. He's not gonna take that salve. He's not greedy.
What do you mean greedy? He doesn't have one. Poshka is a greedy one.
Yeah.
And he wants to go for the
He's not
water
gonna
ring
be-
too?
Oh my
Hey, Brian,
god.
you don't have blink.
No, oh.
You guys gonna burn him?
Is that the sound of
Trouble.
Hannah getting burned? It sounds like Blue from Blue's Clues.
Like,
Spirit Siphon from Dubu. And an interesting spear from Collapse.
Somebody iced.
Not really near the mark on that one. Ooh, gets a little sneak on a courier right there. Okay.
Earth's bounty.
Taking out that Death Prophet courier, getting some extra gold, and now going to go in on Saberlight once again. The Gale. It's on Yatoro. He doesn't want to continue to go in, but 3 stacks of the Shadow Poison, and now looking for a 4th, but won't land it.
Tomato taking a lot of damage though. See why this IO master is so strong? Has been for a while. Getting healing stuff up, as a good support should always do. And non-greedy support. Wink wink Miposhka. He bought a healing stuff now to make it look like he had a plan all along, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Worthy tribute.
Things just staying a little bit quiet, but you know Yatoro, he really wants to make the jump once again. Saw him play aggressive just a moment ago, and they do catch the disruption. Maybe they'll look to get this kill on the Saberlight, and that's exactly what they're going to look for. But the roll ends up hitting on Yatoro, and now a blink in front of Saberlight, and they'll get the kill. But Poshka gets credit for it, and this is just the annoyance of going up against this anti-mage Shadow Demon lane with the disruption.
Yeah, especially as a Venomancer, you just have no lane.
Just expressing myself.
When he's getting slowed up, a lot, and even more.
Ender. Enemy scale comes out, but again, Yatoro, he really wants to get this kill with Poshka, trying to line up maybe a Shadow Poison to finish him off. But not enough mana to do so, and still the right clicks come in from the illusions of Saberlight, and he comes back into this lane. He's already down to about half health. EMP, Bryle now without mana.
Yeah. And as I said, Invoker should just be happy here. From now on. No mana. What does Squab do without mana? Not a whole lot. Heal up with your boss orbs. At least Timato's still farming really well. That's the upside for them.
Yeah, he's 32 and 7. He's finding himself some farm in this lane up against the Mars and the IO. Mars though 27 and 3, and it's not like it's a one-sided farm affair. So even though you are getting the farm on the Tiny, Mars, if he can get to a quick level 6, maybe he wants to get into the Blink Dagger quick enough and blink in, Arena, Spear, lock down these heroes, and then you've got the extra help from the rest, especially with the Invoker.
I don't think so.
What item build is he going for the Mars? Double Bracer, actually. Okay. I've seen a lot more of these Bracers and Wraith Bands, No Talismans come back into the game. Where you get that additional value at 25.
Yeah, you do, but it just feel like when you get that value, it's so late into the game at that point already. There are some heroes that really do hold on to it, but some of these games, it feels like it's on the back end of the end of the game at 25 minutes already.
Yeah, but an item like a Bracer suddenly giving 200 HP. It's quite nice. Out of nowhere. You already had one anyway.
So Erm picked up on the Venom, who's only got 16 CS. Really not going that well for him in that off lane. And we've seen the aggressive play style from Yatoro on this anti-mage. They got 2 kills in this bottom lane.
I still can't believe
Yatoro, 1 for the Shadow Demon. EMP once again with the tornado.
Where's your mana, sir?
He's got 1 sip left on the bottle, but no mana to really work with. We'll try to step up a little bit to CS. This has really just been perfect play mid and bottom from Team Spirit. I think a little bit off the gas over in the off lane, but for the most part, I mean, Mars is top of the net worth for the Radiant anyway, so it's not really... It may not look as nice as maybe mid and bottom are going for them, but I think all 3 lanes, at least for Spirit at the moment, are going well. And avoid used on that Hellbear.
Yeah, always want to secure the CS. Especially early game mana where it's not super useful if you're not planning to aggress. But, you know, it could potentially mean I miss a kill. I miss out on a kill here. There's the aim. Come to clarify your aim. Come on, Poshka. You're asking for it. Oh, you mango him. Okay, that's fine too. Purposely ping back middle with the Sonic Wave. Not looking to rotate just yet.
Invisibility.
And not going over to rotate just yet, and Tomato looking to get these stacks. So I think if they spot these on Spirit, they certainly have ways of disrupting taking these stacks, but they need to get the vision down to spot it first. Otherwise, it's looking okay for Tomato to secure some net worth with these stacks pretty immediately.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold. Being able to farm that for free can be very meaningful for him.
Radiant's mid tower's coming up.
Oh, and walking between bottom actually. He still has to be careful.
Shadow Poison. It looks like Saberlight might die. He throws out that ulti. They've got the EMP. They go to the Mana Void. They'll get the kill out on the Saberlight. Look for Moonmeander. The tornado lands. So on the drop down, Toronto Tokyo secure a double kill, and they finish off top lane. But they end up losing Yatoro and Microscope with Prowl coming over.
Yeah, 6
so
Sonic Wave.
Something.
Yeah, Sonic Wave at this point is almost half HP of the Anti-Mage. And with his aggressive playstyle, Yatoro was always sitting very low. Nice rotation from the quad. He's actually catapulted himself for a head suddenly.
You're getting dominated in lane. Those 2 kills really help out. And again, Dubu. Silence, Dubu, no trees to spear to. Avalanche in the toss comes out into Collapse, so they got the salve on Roger. He's going to try and heal up Collapse, keep him healthy under the tier 1 tower, and they'll salve up
Tower's getting beat
on
down.
Undying as well, but it looked like they might be able to get the kill if they were able to land the spear. Unfortunately for them, there were no trees there because of the arena they had used previously.
Dire's top tower's gone.
Disruption once again, and cold snap out on Saberlight. They've got the EMP, and Toronto Tokyo now on a killing spree. Yeah, Venomancer not having a game really at all. Pop's kind of Biles found his way back into the game, but overall for Team Spirit, things feel pretty good over the entirety of the map.
It's going to get problematic though, because Venomancer, if you don't have a good game, you can't really cover very well or fast at all. They keep bullying him like this. It might just become a non-factor throughout the game.
The Dire best do something about that bottom tower.
Mars top of the net worth too. They're gonna find another. Wow, cold snap EMP just standing in front of Moonmeander so he can't roll away. And Toronto Tokyo moving around the map with the help of Roger as well as this Shadow Demon of Miposhka, and they're able to set up so many kills.
He isn't even moving around at this point. He's just parking himself bot lane, and TSM is sending heroes in one by one. Ubu popping the access for the mid tower.
Or at least trying to get the tower.
He's not very tanky though, just a 5 TP, remember that.
And going with the Demonic Purge out on the Dubu, or with the Soul Catcher, and they'll look to get this kill onto this Death Prophet, but they just don't have the damage. Now they're going to blink forward for Toronto Tokyo. Bryle on the run. Moonmeander has the dust ready to go. That lands onto the Invoker, but they've got the Arena of Collapse. They're going to right-click in, looking for Bryle, Mana Void, and the Tether over. It has enough mana for the blink, and it's a 4-man silence coming through.
Link it to
Dash Arena, and Bryle just blinking away with a...
Oh, he sees him! Poke!
Oh, can't get the right click off in time, and they're going to find Dubu instead. But after all is said and done, they use the ult to the Mana Void as well as the Arena, and they only get the 5-position Death Prophet.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now. Dire's mid tower can
But yeah,
use a little
TSM,
help.
Venomancer at least, it gives him time to recover a little bit. Not farm the triangle probably. That's the problem though, if you farm the triangle on it, means Tiny can't do that, and he'd love to just farm those stacks up there now. But you gotta get your Venom back into the game.
Is there a way to really get him back into the game being down by this much? Going after Moonmeander. They're just standing in front of him to make sure that they can stop him from rolling just like that. Miposhka doing a lot in this game already. Going very strong.
High, he's going to the mech. Deal that we always see. He almost has a Battle Fury on Anti-Mage. Pulling away from it. Copper's trying to go into the fast Orchid.
Getting close to this Battle Fury. And already looking to go Manta Axe.
Bottom tower.
That's the thought process right now.
Yeah, I love AM Axe, very strong one. Hopefully we get to showcase it this game. It's a lot of...
So can rotate through bottom and potentially get both these kills. Tornado lands on a 1. Not going to hit on a Moomiander, but they do have the Geomagnetic Grip. Silence on a Miposhka. The roll comes down and hits out onto the Shadow Demon, but they have the catch there with the Arena. Julie spotted. Silence is there. They'll kill off Miposhka, at least one in return. So they get just one. Meanwhile, Tomato over mid. This is something that TSM did okay in that
He's over himself, though.
Played, and now they've technically even caught him by himself. Like you said, Spirit Vessel on him, cold snap there, Tornado out, as well as the blink forward from Yatoro. They're looking to spear that lands.
Never lasted.
The ice wall right under his feet, so Roger's going to get the kill on the Tomato. They catch him getting the tier 1 tower, and they're going to get a tier 1 tower of their own now.
Yeah, a little bit greedy probably, all by yourself. But at least he traded the tower, so it's not the worst thing for TSM ever. That's Invis, no Arena.
Yeah, he's got the blink dagger though if he's trying to get the blink of the spear.
Got spooked a little bit.
Roll in, magnetize out.
Aim is very survivable, gotta be careful.
With the cold snap, they've got the Spirit Vessel on him. They want to reapply this ult, but they won't be able to do so. So Moomiander going in, trying to drop down the ult, maybe make something happen. But unfortunately for them, Saberlight didn't have his ult either, and there wasn't enough heroes there to make the play. Ryle getting closer to that Orchid, but you see Yatoro, he's got the Battle Fury, and he's going to go into this Ancient stack. A three stack for him.
Yeah, but the recent fights have been pretty good for Ryle especially. And then back to the game quite nicely. Anti-Mage has still got 3 farm. I'm sure you have one death, while his farm is still very high. Can you stop the Anti-Mage now?
He's got the Echo Saber. He's trying to get into the Shadow Blade. Again, we've talked about the tiny build-up where you start to output a lot of damage very quickly. With the Shard, too, all of a sudden you're not getting rid of that tree. You're hitting for 400 at 22 minutes into the game.
Little, what's it called? Titan Sliver, 27-2. Or Moon's out of mana, getting slowed up.
And caught.
I told you
That's the
from the
AM
top
new
how
change
this
coming
was
into
gonna
play.
go.
40% movement slow. Drains to 0 mana.
The Dire might want to mine their top tower.
Ooh, they're looking for the AM. They got the Orchid.
Happen. Yeah, they really want to work with this Orchid, but the scan already came through. They know that they're over there. They'll break the smoke. Coming up into the high ground, and now
The Orchid himself.
Arena. Oh, yeah, counter fucking with the counters, but they're going to kill on Brian. They'll kill off Dubu. He was ready for that.
Man you can entice.
The information was there to make sure that they were able to catch this Queen of Pain off guard, especially with the Orchid reflecting over. Saberlight throws the ult, but this isn't going to do anything for them. It just gets your ult on cooldown for now 130 seconds. You get nothing out of it.
Yeah, this is the worst case scenario. The Orchid reveal didn't do anything at all, really. And this is the problem when you play against Anti-Mage sometimes, you know? Like, he kind of played him like a fiddle. He knew he was there. Well reflects the Orchid, and
technical difficulty.
basically like a free Orchid on the AM in that instance, right?
Nothing now.
Yeah. And that helps to get the kill on the Queen Pain because you've got the setup with the Blink as well as the Arena. Collapse. Very proficient on this Mars. He's not going to make many mistakes. Oh, comes out. Miposhka hit. The silence is out onto Miposhka as well as Roger. They get the kill on Miposhka, though. I don't think they're going to get Roger with the tether, bringing him over back to the Mars. Not the biggest lead, though, for Team Spirit, although it does feel like they're outplaying TSM.
Yeah, it's the power of Tiny, right? You get 3 Battle Fury. I'm going to it yet. The game, if they lose another fight and AM continue to just really farm away, definitely going to swing into Spirit's favor. Even right now, I'd say their draft is a little bit more greedy, so being ahead at this point is pretty damn good for them. And they still didn't deward the sentry there. Ryle.
Invisibility.
They're all coming over.
Tornado. No follow-up though.
Yeah, Collapse was trying to close the gap, but the gank did not collapse onto this Bryle Queen of Pain. Top of the net worth though still for the Tiny by about 1,000 gold. So he's still finding his farm. It's just about utilizing it, right? Having something else to make sure that he's able to output this kind of damage now that he's got this Shadow Blade as well as the Echo Saber and the Shard.
Yeah. I mean, he's even a threat to the AM now. He can actually even solo kill the AM. Oh, Ghost Walk and Walker coming in. Goodbye, Dubu.
Unstoppable! Yeah, not using that arena, so using the Spear with the God's Rebuke to stop him where he stands and then hit the spear behind him. We got the Orchid out on the Miposhka. Shadow Strike's there too, but now Yatoro coming in, trying to make something happen. The roll comes out from Mumiander, the Tornado through, but it's not going to land on any of these heroes. They've got Collapse to follow this up. They think about the Mana Void, but it's not even needed to take out the Earth Spirit. And with that, they'll relocate back towards top and maybe even catch Bryle, who just blinked into the lane. He doesn't have a lot of mana to work with.
Mana Void could do a lot of damage. Ow!
There's
Nice
Mana
bit.
Void, but he's fine with the wand. They get the
Oh, is he
arena
good?
down. They won't catch him, but the spear lands. Now they've got the Sunstrike. They should be able to kill off Bryle, but he has the mana to blink away, and he has the help with the silence coming out from Dubu. They're still trying to keep up to this Queen of Pain. They finally get the kill with the
Flame is dead.
Meanwhile, the avalanche of the toss coming up from Tomato to finish off Yatoro. It's a 4-time spree going the way of this Tiny. Roger TP's out just in time. And coming around from the back is going to be Mumiander to go after this Mars. They actually killed Roger in base, so he didn't heal up enough. He ends up going down, and so does Collapse. 3 kills there for the side of TSM.
Yeah, over-aggression finally getting punished. If you want to fight it, you need to Invoker there, but he was nowhere to be seen. Who doesn't die there? But it's exactly what they needed. Tiny, it's further and further, snowballing away from the Anti-Mage. Almost into the Silver Edge. Once he has the Silver Edge, you can guaranteed solo kill the AM, because you disable the counter spell, of course, which all that spell resistance you get extra.
Now it's just about an even game, and they actually have themselves a little bit of a net worth lead on the side of TSM.
What is Quap going for next? Just BKB. The Void is Quap maybe isn't snowballing hard enough. But if only the Tiny is huge, they got good tools of dealing with it. Disrupt them, you got Soul Catcher, one at the bottom against Bryle. Nice silence, Moon.
Yeah, good geomagnetic grip to get the silence.
That spear comes out, he's dead.
Dead. They've got the Mantle finished on the Anti-Mage. Trying to catch up and get to the Axe. Meanwhile, Dubu goes down to Yatoro. He's not afraid to use that Mana Void. Just get these kills and bulk up on that gold. Toronto Tokyo still on Tomato. It's all open space here with no trees. They're going to go rock hunting, but Yatoro's taking a lot of damage from the avalanche as well as the toss, but Tomato's out of mana. Now they've got the roll coming in from Mumiander as well as the Magnetize. They get that kill into Tomato. They're going to try and keep Yatoro alive. You have the Alacrity. Mumiander coming over to reapply the Magnetize. He's got the roll out onto Roger. The Magnetize doesn't get reapplied, and they're just going to TP away. Saberlight comes over with Mumiander. They'll finish off Roger. Bryle's the help there to finish him off.
Got the big price though. Tomato was really what they wanted. Got it, and Anti-Mage got out. Now has his Manta Style, which means can't really die at all unless Tiny is there. It's gonna make it very, very difficult to kill him, obviously.
How quickly can Yatoro get into this Axe? 3,200 gold away. Aposhka looking to try and catch Bryle, and it's not like he has much help for that kill. There was no IO. That means there's no relocate for that.
Yep, just gotta be careful with the courier though. It's flying in there right now. Saw the courier. Gotta wait. Volker going for her. Volker is pretty farmed as well. He also has the BKB and Mars already. So all things are coming along nicely for them. But the Tiny is still a problem. But as I said before, like Tiny is not a hero that can just solo carry games without buffs. They don't have the buff for him.
maybe if he's able to blow up Yatoro, which he has done in the past, but wasn't successful with in the last fight, that could be the edge they need on the side of on the side of TSM to make it happen.
Yeah, TSM would love to get like one more kill on the Anti-Mage.
Uh-oh. Yeah, it
This
is
is a
real, but it's
surprise.
after the Battle Fury. Diffusal next for Yatoro.
So,
Yeah.
okay, like if you do it after Battlefield, I can accept that. Because you have like a snowball mechanism.
Right.
But if you do it before before Battlefield, it's just like one bad fight, you're out. And see,
To be fair,
how much
God
work
King
it
never
does,
even
though.
went Battle Fury.
Yeah, like Battlefield is a must. Also for like region purposes and whatnot. Do you think they should give Rocha mana back so AM can just solo Rocha?
No.
You said like 2000.
And strong enough as it is.
No, he's not. He's weak. What the hell are you smoking, my friend? Sorry.
Here's the ages for Yatoro. And now Yatoro's going to go in on a Saber. He's got the diffusal for the soul. They go to the Exorcism. The Mana Void is there with BKB popped here by Collapse. On the other side of the fight, though, they got the sound from the Geomagnetic Grip from Lumiander. They get the kill on a Roger with the Sonic Wave, and Yatoro's going to go after the Turret Spirit while the Arena doesn't allow them to get the kill out onto Dubu, but they did finish off Saberlight. So right now, a 1-4-1, and that Aegis is going to be getting this fight. They've got the Spear. They have the Sunstrike onto Bryle, and Toronto Tokyo will get the kill.
Got the Aegis.
Yeah, they did. They got it very quickly.
It's still a Tiny though, it's a menace. Oh, he's not careful on him, yeah. I think Tiny can still pretty much get bursted from this. AM can still get bursted from this Tiny, I think.
How much is he doing right now? 507 damage?
Yeah. Usually people don't think spell damage can kill AM, but that's why the Silver Edge comes into play. That suddenly he takes like 1,000 damage from the whole combo.
Now he's going back for the axe. We won't get baited again.
Would have already had it. Had to go for the diffusal.
Best item pickup.
No.
Collapse maybe thinking about going in with the Blink Arena Spear, but instead just opts to farm up the mid-wave. Going for the Satanic Tomato, meanwhile. He disassembled the Echo Saber, went into the BKB, and now will
Reassembles the Echo Saber.
reassemble the Echo Saber.
A lot of assembling done. He's like a workshop owner.
He just got Legos. Disassemble, reassemble.
Oh, I think the game ended.
Dyer's top
AM took
tower's
one that
getting
worth.
beat down.
And just the point booster away from finishing off the Axe, the Courier is going to go to the secret shop, so Yatoro will try to finish the farm on that.
Radiant's mid tower's getting
Yeah,
back.
this never skyrocketed suddenly. Wasn't he like 3 components away still? Now he's like 1 and not even like half a component away. How aggro is Yatoro gonna play?
Yeah,
answer
he
is
wants to go
yes.
for this. The answer is just yes, and they wanted to get the silence out on him potentially if they were able to spot him. The plus 250 blink cast range, now with that level 20 talent.
Sword of Paladino with Mado. Yatoro would love to have one of those.
He wants the Titan Shard.
Yeah, definitely wants a Titan Slipper on. Oh, he's not finding the carry items. Yatoro's pretty mad right now.
Spiderleg, Ceremony Robe, no Titan Sliver just yet.
He has a tunic, but he doesn't want the tunic. He wants the... I think they both want the sliver. AM actually wants the talent a lot more.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Double damage.
Come on,
I think any of those feel pretty decent, right?
Quickening, only one left. Tomato
Spear
tends to
actually
take it.
goes behind Saberlight and hits on a Dubu, but with the BKB pop by Saberlight, he'll survive for a little bit longer. Now they've got those Hag's Illusions going after Saberlight as well as the Queen of Pain. Yatoro has the double damage if they want to make the move back in, but they no longer have the arena as well as the spear, and they kind of let TSM off the hook.
Off the spear.
Yeah.
Alright, so far AMX has done about 300 damage. It's very impactful, but the real beauty you will see soon.
Oh, Titan Sliver there for the Tiny.
Yeah, look at that. Bane of any support player.
Psychic Headband, 5 out of 5 there for Team Spirit.
Got lucky on Tomato that he found this slip at the end. What he wanted.
Yatoro going after Saberlight, and they get the Sunstrike that does land, but Saberlight now trying to run away from these illusions. Eventually will fall to them. Got Tomato blinking in, Avalanche comes out as well as the toss on a Miposhka, but the spear pushing him away. Miposhka still ends up dead. They don't land the tornado on a Tomato. It does land on a Boomiander who no longer has the mana, and the right click's coming too. They've got the silence up from Jubu. They still, though, lose these heroes with no response just yet, except for that kill on a Miposhka.
Yeah, aim seems pretty annoying with this item build actually. Like Axe Diffusal, you burn so much mana with everything. And then once you're at 0, you just get perma slowed. Ooh, they scouted Tomato. They don't have the best initiative.
Oh, they
Burning
see
him.
Pop the BKB. Collapse now has the opportunity to blink in and maybe get the arena down. They've got the silence, but here comes the God's Rebuke. The spear doesn't land. They have the arena around Tomato, but Bryle's here. Sonic Wave, toss him in the air. Yatoro, what a damage! Void, and the damage is out. Collapse gets the double kill, taking out Bryle as well as Tomato goes after Dubu. Sits invis, but eventually does get speared. The Sunstrike comes in, and it's a triple kill for Collapse.
Yeah, this could just be the beginning of the end for TSM. That mana void damage was absolutely ridiculous. He mana voided the Tiny, I believe, who's also sitting at 1,100 mana. So nothing to laugh at. But this is like an AM game, right? You win a fight like that, the game is somewhat even, but suddenly it just snowballs super hard, gets one more additional item, and you can't fight him anymore. And your backline's never safe.
The Dire weren't partial to that mini.
Yatoro just wants to go in and finish it off. Throw the illusions over to Saberlight, taking away his mana. And he can just stand there. Collapse goes in. It's about moving forward with maybe dropping a spear down. He doesn't have the arena to work with, and Yatoro doing the same. Got the creeps in under the tier 3 over mid. Now the alacrity on the Anti-Mage.
Yep. You got chat more than us.
Look at how quickly they take these buildings.
The Dire's mid-rags.
Yeah, alacrity. Great spell.
Might want to mine their top tower.
Boing.
Top tier 3, that'll fall. There's still a tier 1 to the bottom lane, but Team Spirit potentially have the opportunity to just finish up the game as they're able to kill off this Tiny and Queen of Pain once again. They're going to TP right in front. They've got the ice wall down. The roll comes out from Moomiander. This might be forcing a little bit too much. The Venomous Scale hits out of Toronto Tokyo. They've got the arena down with the BKB pop by Tomato. Saberlight also with a BKB. They're waiting for their opportunity to jump back into the fight. The ulti comes out and lands on the Mars. That guy
is so tanky though.
Going after Yatoro, but Yatoro's going to be able to get the kill. Tomato. And now the Tiny's in a lot of trouble with the Spear Vessel on him. Saberlight and Bryle going to the backlines with the Mana Void hitting onto the Tiny. They get the kill from Tomato. They look over Yatoro. He's got a double kill already with BKB pop by Bryle going after now Collapse. But Saberlight runs down by Yatoro. He's got the triple kill. Now focusing his attention on a Dubu. They land the spear onto this Queen of Pain. It should be an ultra kill, maybe even a rampage for Yatoro. He looks over for Bryle. Bryle's got the blink, but Yatoro's trying to stick with him. Now Sonic Wave pushes him away, but these illusions will start to burn the mana. He goes for the
rampage. No. He was really looking to get it. Like, he could feel it in his fingertips, you know, like
and they just call GG.
Yeah, there's no way back in this game, unfortunately. For
cannot get back in.
That last big Anti-Mage, you know, there's a wise man who once said it's an Anti-Mage game.